YouTube. Welcome back to Counseling Master Bula Candace. So today we're going to do another video. And this video is going to be about narrative therapy. So if you're new, welcome. We usually start with our check-ins. Our check-ins is basically what's your mood for today. And then I usually do dance moves. I usually do, well, you can do lyrics, you can do emojis, you can type in how you feel. As long as it's appropriate and positive, put it below. So my dance move for today, I had one. I think I did this before, but just because I can't think of anything else, there you go. Anyway, I want to get right into this video. I think it's kind of long, maybe, but narrative therapy. So I actually got this from, I believe, psychology.com. But it's basically saying it to imagine that a narrative of your life in which you're the hero and not the victim of the story, right? And that's just the way that it starts off, describing narrative therapy, right? I feel like I'm so close. Hold on, let me go back. Go back a little bit. Okay, a little bit better. So yeah, and then it says that it's likely that your life story, when you're telling it to yourself or to others, it changes depending on, number one, who you're around, your mood, whether you feel like you are at the beginning, end, or middle of your life, right? So this form of therapy looks and capitalizes on that specific question, that specific thought, right? And it also capitalizes on storytelling tendencies, like your ability to tell stories. So the goal is to uncover opportunities for growth and development, to find meaning, and to understand yourself better. It's a form of therapy that aims to separate the individual from the problem, allowing others to externalize their feelings, whether externalize their feelings rather than internalize them. And I'll kind of explain that later on, farther down. So, you know, you can use stories to inform others, to connect with them, as far as sharing experiences, and then use that to say when you feel wrong, and to even sort out your thoughts and your feelings. Right, so there's several things of why we go ahead and tell stories, right? So the treatment is specific. It's a specific form of therapy, and it's a less common method that's used, but it guides the clients to healing and personal development. So it revolves around the stories we tell ourselves and others. It also relies on the person's skills and sense of purpose to guide them through difficult times. So I wrote down 5 different techniques, and there are more. And there are also exercises you can do with the technique. So as far as the techniques, the 5. So the first one is to tell one story. So exactly that. So you'll be allowed to tell your story, and it'll be in your own words. So it will not be, you know, according to somebody else. It will be in your own words, and you're just telling your story of that point in your life, right? Up to that point in your life. And then number 2, we have to view your problems and behaviors as external. So break it down. So it looks like it's going to help your self-confidence as well as your self-identity. And basically it changes your behaviors of what you do rather than your core personalities. So it just changes what you do rather than changes your personality. And that's pretty much counseling, right? Like changing personality and things, it's like psychoanalytic type things. But yeah, so you're trying to work on changing your behaviors. I'm talking a lot slower. I'm tired, guys, and I'm full. But yes, so yeah, you're changing those behaviors and not the personality. And then number 3, you have deconstruction technique, which is reducing the problem the client is experiencing, which makes it easier to understand the whole picture. You're helping the individual to look at the root of the problem and to dig into the problem. For me, it's a way to wrap my mind around this technique is like reframing, reshaping, like just coming up with a different perspective of, you know, the situation of the problem. And that will probably help with reducing the problem, you know, and makes it easier to see it in a different light. Number 4, so you have unique outcomes, and that's changing your own storyline. And this is me. So that when I'm talking about narrative therapy, for me to remember this form of therapy, I just remember creating your own storyline. So we all may have a beginning that we may not necessarily identify with or agree with, but we can control our ending, right? Because we can control our behavior, we can control our healing, we can control our process. And so for me, narrative therapy, I'm always thinking of creating your own ending. So that looks like putting the pieces back together for you in the order and shape that you desire, right? So out of my words, going back, it changes your own storyline. It's aimed to construct a storyline to experience that offers a meaning or gives them a positive or functional identity. And this is a specific technique to develop life-affirming stories. So they're saying it's not like positive affirmations. It's a specific technique to develop life-affirming stories. And then existentialism, which encourages individuals to find meaning and purpose rather than a search of an absolute truth that does not resonate for themselves. Kind of remind me of the existentialism in counseling, when you're looking at meaning and purposes and, you know, just finding that new meaning or purpose, you know, during difficult times to motivate you, right? Also with the reading, it talked about different things that you can do to partner these techniques as far as expressive art therapy. So it could be like journaling, meditating, you know, telling your story, several other things that you can do to partner with these techniques that can, you know, assist with this form of treatment. So yeah, definitely meditate, journaling, telling your story, expressive arts like drawing, things of that nature, right? So yeah, that'll be helpful as well. And yeah, we actually got through it and we're 8 minutes. It just seemed like it was going to be so long. But the takeaway, so the takeaway here is narrative therapy, where you're looking at creating your own ending, right? We can't control our beginning. We can't control others' behaviors or, you know, some of the situations we have been in life. The only thing we can do is start where we are, meeting each other where we are, and, you know, shaping your life. And whether that's just visually for the moment, or it can be physically, or it can be both. So we can use these 5 techniques. We can talk about our life story. So it can be a testimony for others or just a testimony for yourself. See how far you have come with the love, growth, and healing. Yeah. So yeah, that's it. I'm not going to hold you guys longer than necessary. So thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. I don't know. I may do a video tomorrow. We'll see. But I'm definitely down for tonight, guys. See you next time. Thanks for watching. Put your request below. Let me know what your mood is for tonight, or any other day that you happen to watch this video. As long as it's appropriate and positive. See you next time. Put your request below too, guys. And bye.